Welcome to another episode of Your ADHD Life, the Lost PlayDHD interviews. On this episode, I talk with Dr. Ari Tuckman about the 12 jokes to a better relationship. Originally, it was 12 steps, but steps sounded like death. We talk more about this and how humor can help relationships when you have ADHD. Enjoy the show. Hi, we're here at the ADA conference with Ari Tuckman, and you are doing a presentation on not the 12 steps,
right,
but 12 jokes
right,
to a better relationship. I know it's
right.
not called that, the jokes part I wanted to remember at the beginning. So
Right.
we were talking about the fact that steps sounded like death.
Yeah. And worse, it's 12 of them.
Yeah.
It's sort of like the 97 steps of a happy relationship, you know? So we get all the accountants and the engineers to come in, but which is good if you're a GM, I guess. We're near GM headquarters. That's good. But for an ADA conference, 12 steps, terrible title.
What I said was it was 9 too many steps for me.
Right.
So I was going to be out of luck.
Right.
I was going to take that many. So tell me, so you said in 12 jokes.
Right. So it's a happy relationship in 12 jokes or less. So the idea is, I've got 12 jokes. I got a lot more jokes, but I got 12 jokes, and I tell the joke, and then I tell, like, what are the relationship lessons that come out of that joke? What is this joke teaching us about relationships, human psychology, and stuff like that? So, so the idea is that the joke makes it easier to remember, number one. You know, like the lesson kind of sinks in a little bit. But also I think that, when we're laughing, we're less defensive. I think that when we're laughing, we see things a little bit more than we do in other ways. And of course, for an ADHD audience, you got to keep it interesting. You got to keep it lively. So there's no point in having brilliant stuff in the last half hour if no one's paying attention to it.
Exactly.
So it's just this kind of whole thing. And I've done it before. It's a great presentation. It's a lot of fun to do.
So what do you like? What is entertaining about it as a presenter?
I think I just get to have fun with it. I mean, I like my more kind of like intellectual, kind of heady sort of presentations also, because I kind of get off on that too. But to be able to just be up there and it's kind of like everybody's with you, we're all having a good time, and there's just an energy in the room.
So everybody's very present.
Right. Yeah.
In that moment. So you've got all their dopamine going, and they're having fun, they're playing with you.
They are.
A little more interactive, maybe?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Definitely.
So what's one of the takeaways that people are going to get during your presentation?
I think the biggest message is that, and I'm stealing this idea from somebody else, but at least I recognize good ideas. So, but the idea is that intimate relationships push us to become a better person. So they're difficult because we get confronted with things in intimate relationships. And that makes for hard work to have to kind of wrestle our way through them. Now, non-intimate relationships, so casual friends, acquaintances, they don't push us in the same kind of way because, you don't really give a crap what that acquaintance is doing with their life. But your romantic partner or your family members, what they do, it does affect you. So you have an investment in that, and you emotionally you care, and it matters to you. So that's where those kind of locked in fights kind of come in. So, the way that it pushes us to become a better person is it pushes us to kind of undo those locks with better, more productive ways, not, fighting dirty or just getting your way. Like, that's not how to resolve things in any kind of ongoing manner. So, the trick is to find those good ways that preserves a relationship and preserves your own personal sense of integrity.
So what would be the joke that would make me remember that?
Oh, man.
On the spot.
Yeah. It's hard. Well, all right, here's one of them. So, a couple goes to a restaurant, and they order their food, and the food arrives, and they take a couple bites, and the wife says, "God, this food is terrible. It's like I could hardly even eat it. It's so bad." And the husband then says, "Yeah, and the portions are so small." And it's just, it's kind of like it's going for the negative.
Yep.
It's like there's no way to make to feel anything good about it.
Yep.
So, and it's easy to go there when we're pissed at each other, when we're locked in and we're struggling, we're fighting. It's so easy to go with the negative. But the trick is to sort of find a way to kind of rise above, and not in this Pollyanna, there's no problems here kind of way, but to sort of bring your best to those relationship struggles, whether it's a romantic partner or a kid or a parent or whatever, to kind of bring your best to sort of, because there's nothing that brings out better behavior in other people than good behavior from yourself. And you cannot expect other people to behave better than you do.
So 2 comments on that. One, I met a couple once when I was a teenager who said that they were celebrating their 50th wedding anniversary, and I asked them how they did it, and they said, we never had an argument. And I went, I never want to have that relationship, right? The second one, which goes with that, is I recently met somebody from a company called Curiouser, who has a game that they do. They actually print cards. And the headline under the game, I can't remember the name of the game, but it's the game you already play, right? So if you have a disagreement with somebody, and it's something that can be proven, right? So like I think, the Jets have won this many times, and I say, no, they've won that many times. Something you can look up, right? So you write it down. Each person writes down what they're thinking. And then you have a bet. So whoever wins gets whatever.
Yeah.
So you write that down, right? And then you look it up. And the person who wins gets to keep the card until, right, it's paid off.
Yeah.
So it's a great way to turn what could be a conflict. And some of those would obviously be petty and maybe not cause a lot of problems, but some could be bigger.
Yeah.
And it turns it into a game, which takes it into a different level.
Yeah, it makes it fun.
Yeah.
And then, my wife and I and my son will sometimes go miniature golfing. It's like one of the things we do. And we're not real golfers. We don't care about golf. But, miniature golf is fun. And my son, takes 97 hits and he plays it like he's playing polo, but, whatever. And we'll make these kind of crazy bets over it. And I have to say, it makes the mini golf twice as fun.
Absolutely.
So
you can add another level to it.
Yeah, absolutely. So it's that kind of friendly competition.
Yeah.
So absolutely, I think that's a really really awesome idea.
Right. I'll give you one of those cards later if you remind me.
Yeah.
So are you going to be posting any of these jokes or any of the information from this on your site? Or?
I did this presentation, I think it was in 2010, so it was a while ago. I did it for Baltimore Chat, and they did this kind of fundraiser thing, and it was at a nice venue, and it was like a Friday night dinner and drinks out for couples, which was a great idea. So I did it for them. I recorded it. It's available as an episode of my podcast.
Oh, good. So if people want to hear that podcast,
so if you go to adultadhdbook.com, you can find it there. But you can also, if you go into iTunes and you put More Attention, Less Deficit, which is the name of the podcast, into iTunes, you'll get all 105, maybe 6, 4, I don't know, 100 and something episodes, and you can kind of pick them all off, and they're all free.
Wonderful. So Ari Tuckman, 12 jokes.
Yes, jokes.
To make a better relationship.
Right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
If you've enjoyed the show, please like us on Facebook at facebook.com/YourADHDLife. This is Dr. Kirsten Milliken. Until next time, have fun and find ways to play.